Did you know that there's one common habit that many seniors have, which could be secretly shortening your life? It's not what you might think, and it might even be something you're redoing right now without realizing the long-term effects it has on your health. Today, we're going to talk about a habit that is far too common in today's world, one that many people over 70 unknowingly adopt. The surprising thing is that this habit could be hurting your health more than you think. If you're over 70, you've probably thought about your health and how long you're going to live. We'll share some practical, science-backed advice that's easy to incorporate into your day, no matter where you are in life. Maybe you've even had a checkup recently, and everything came back fine. We all love to relax and take it easy from time to time. But here's the thing: too much rest can work against us. But sitting for too long without moving around can have harmful effects, and it's easy to overlook how it creeps into our day. It's important to recognize that while a little rest is okay, too much of it can lead to serious health risks. It's a bit like a car that's left idling for too long. At first, it seems fine, but over time, it starts to run less efficiently, and eventually, it doesn't work like it used to. When your metabolism slows, you may also find it more difficult to stay at a healthy weight, which can increase the risk of other health issues, like high blood pressure or diabetes. That is your body as a way of reminding you that it needs movement to stay flexible and strong. When you stay in one position for too long, blood can pool in your legs, leading to swelling. This can even result in a condition known as deep vein thrombosis, where blood clots form in the legs. Have you ever noticed your feet swelling after sitting for a long time? That's one of the first signs that your circulation is being affected by too much sitting. When we sit for too long, the muscles and joints that should be helping us move around start to tighten up, and it's easy to fall into the habit of staying in one spot. But even just a little movement every hour, standing up, stretching, or walking around for a minute or two can do wonders for your health. It doesn't have to be a huge effort, but it's essential to keep your body moving regularly. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can also lead to long-term health issues. Research indicates that spending more than 6 hours a day sitting significantly increases your risk of developing various chronic conditions. These include heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. It might seem harmless to relax in a chair or on the couch, but the effects of sitting too long can have serious consequences on your body, especially as you age. Similarly, if we sit too much, our muscles weaken, circulation slows down, and our joints become stiff, which can lead to a variety of physical problems. When muscles aren't active, they lose strength, and this affects your balance. As a result, the risk of falling becomes higher. This is a big concern, especially as we age, because falls can lead to serious injuries. It's not about making drastic changes, but rather small adjustments that can make a huge difference to your health, energy, and overall longevity. Sitting for long periods can have serious consequences on your health, and the more time you spend sitting, the greater the impact on your body. This isn't just about feeling tired. It's more about how our body reacts when it isn't moving. Our muscles weaken, our bones become more brittle, and our circulation slows down. Even simple actions, like sitting for too long, can have negative effects on our body. For example, sitting for extended periods can cause tightness in the hip flexors, the muscles that help us lift our legs. This can also lead to poor posture because the muscles that should be supporting our spine aren't being used, which can cause back pain. Research shows that too much sitting can lead to a number of health issues, including an increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic conditions. In fact, a study from the National Institute on Aging found that seniors who sit for more than 6 hours a day are at a significantly higher risk of developing these health problems. Stick with me, and let's find out how we can improve your health today. But what if there is something that's as quietly affecting your well-being without you even noticing it? This isn't just another tip on eating better or exercising more. In this video, we'll reveal this habit, explain how it harms you, and most importantly, show you simple and easy ways to break free from it. What you're about to hear could completely change how you approach your daily routine. One habit that often goes unnoticed, but has a big impact on health, is sedentary behavior, spending too much time sitting down or being inactive. At first, it might seem harmless, especially when you're enjoying activities like watching TV, reading a book, or sitting at the table talking with friends or family. But over time, this habit can become a regular part of your routine, and you might not even realize just how much time you're sitting until it starts to add up. The problem isn't just about how long you're sitting, it's about how it affects your body. Now I know what you're thinking. Sitting is a normal part of life, especially as we age. I completely understand that as we get older, our bodies naturally crave rest. When we sit for long periods, our body enters a sort of sluggish mode. Have you ever noticed stiffness in your back or hips after sitting for a while? Prolonged sitting leads to a condition known as muscle atrophy, which means the muscles start to weaken because they're not being used. Sitting for too long also slows down our metabolism. This means it becomes harder to burn calories and manage a healthy weight. Another serious impact of sitting for long periods is on your circulation. I understand that sitting can feel comfortable, whether you're reading a book or watching TV. Studies have shown that sitting for extended periods of time every day can lead to serious health problems. According to the American Heart Association, people who sit for more than 8 hours a day have a 20 to 30% higher chance of dying prematurely from heart disease. That's not a small number. It highlights just how much sitting can negatively impact your health. And it's not just about your heart. Jack is in his 70s, retired, and enjoys his afternoons sitting in front of the television, sipping tea, and watching the news. He spends hours sitting each day, sometimes not realizing how much time has passed. At first, Jack didn't think there was any harm in his habit. But if you leave it parked in the garage for too long, it starts to rust and doesn't work as well. The same is true for your body. If you're constantly sitting, your muscles become weak, your circulation slows down, and your joints stiffen. In fact, the key to making a positive change is consistency. Small, easy actions done regularly can add up and make a big difference in your health. You don't have to suddenly start an intense workout routine to get results. At first, she would sit for hours, just enjoying the show. But after learning how bad sitting for too long could be for her health, she decided to make a small change. It's all about taking small steps every day, and over time, those small steps will add up to big results. You may have heard of the endorphin rush that comes from exercise, and yes, it's real. When you move, your body releases chemicals called endorphins, which make you feel good. These endorphins act as natural mood boosters, helping you feel happier and more energized. But the benefits go far beyond just feeling good in the moment. Just like Susan, you can start making changes today that will help you feel better, have more energy, and live a healthier, more active life. She started doing chair exercises while watching TV. She didn't have to stop watching her shows. She simply added some light movements during the commercials or while the show was on. After a few weeks, she started noticing some big changes. She felt more energized, her joint pain decreased, and she even started sleeping better at night. These simple chair exercises didn't take a lot of time or effort, but they made a noticeable difference in her overall health. Simple changes in your daily habits can help you break free from a sedentary lifestyle. You don't have to suddenly become a fitness expert or work out for an hour every day. The key is to stay consistent with small, manageable steps that fit into your life. Whether it's standing up more often, stretching while watching TV, or walking around the house for a few minutes every hour, these little habits can have a big impact on your health. You may not feel the effects right away, but over time, they will show up. The key is to keep your body moving regularly. Even small movements, like standing, stretching, or walking a little every day, can help keep everything running smoothly. But over time, he began to notice that he was feeling more fatigued than usual. The risks are real, but with just a little effort, you can make changes that will improve your health and well-being. Don't wait until you feel the negative effects. Take action now and keep your body moving. This may seem like a tiny action, but those small breaks can help keep your body moving and prevent the negative effects of sitting for long periods. Try standing up while you watch or using a walking treadmill. If you don't have a treadmill, simply march in place during your favorite show. These simple movements can help your body stay active and avoid the risks of prolonged sitting. It doesn't have to be hard work. Even small actions can make a difference. It's about creating small habits that you can easily fit into your day without overwhelming yourself. You'll feel better, have more energy, and reduce the risks associated with a sedentary lifestyle. Simple tasks like walking to the mailbox or even climbing a few stairs left him winded and out of breath. He wondered why his energy was dropping and why he felt so much more tired than he used to. The National Cancer Institute also found that sitting for long periods of time can increase the risk of cancers like colon, lung, and breast cancer. Sitting for hours on end meant that his muscles weren't being used, and as a result, they were weakening. His cardiovascular system wasn't getting the regular activity it needed to stay strong, and his balance started to decline. Over time, his muscles lost strength, and he became more prone to falls. Jack wasn't alone in this. Many seniors experience this gradual decline in physical fitness, often without realizing that sitting too much is a big part of the problem. It's an easy habit to fall into, but its effects can catch up with you. You might be surprised that something as simple as sitting too long could be a factor in such serious illnesses. You don't need to turn your life upside down, but small steps can help. By simply getting up every so often to stretch, walk around the house, or do a few minutes of light exercise, you can start to reverse some of the effects of sitting too much. Even just standing up and moving around every hour can make a huge difference in how your body feels. But studies consistently show that the more you sit, the higher your risk of developing these conditions. But let's take this a step further with a real-life example. Imagine a man named Jack. What Jack didn't realize was that his tendency to sit for long stretches every day was slowly reducing his physical activity level. Now, here's the good news. It's never too late to make a change. Think of your body like a car. When you drive it around regularly, it runs fine. So if you find yourself sitting for long periods of time, it's important to recognize the impact it has on your health. The good news is that breaking the cycle of sitting all day doesn't require a huge commitment. For example, setting a timer on your phone every 30 minutes is a great way to remind yourself to stand up, stretch, or walk around for just 2 to 3 minutes. If you enjoy watching TV, you can incorporate movement into that routine as well. Take Susan, for example. She's a 72-year-old grandma who loves watching her favorite soap operas every afternoon. Susan's story shows how easy it is to add small changes to your daily routine. The most important thing is to make movement a regular part of your routine. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Physical activity is not just great for your body, it's also incredibly beneficial for your mind. Just 10 minutes of light movement, whether it's going for a short walk or doing some gentle stretches, can have a powerful impact on your mood. It's amazing how something so simple can reduce stress and make you feel better overall. As blood flows more freely, your brain gets the oxygen and nutrients it needs to stay sharp and focused. As we get older, some people can start to feel lonely or disconnected, especially if their social circle becomes smaller. But moving your body, even if it's just going for a walk, can have a huge emotional benefit. Movement helps release those feel-good chemicals, which lift your mood and can help combat feelings of sadness or loneliness. In fact, low-impact exercises are perfect for seniors. especially for those who want to stay active without putting too much strain on their bodies. You can sit in a sturdy chair and do stretches that target your legs, arms, and back. Stretching regularly helps improve flexibility, reduces stiffness, and helps prevent injury. Stretching your arms, legs, and back for just a few minutes every day can make a big difference in how your body feels and moves. The water helps support your body, making it easier to move and reducing the risk of injury while giving you a full body workout. Aim for at least 15 minutes of light exercise each day, and as you feel stronger, you can gradually increase the time or intensity. At first, it felt a bit new to him, but he stuck with it. Simple, low-impact exercises can have a powerful effect on your physical and mental well-being. Whether it's chair exercises, stretching, or water aerobics, these activities can help keep your body strong, flexible, and energized. The most important thing is to make exercise a regular part of your routine. You'll be surprised at how much better you all feel with just a little effort each day. After about 6 months, he noticed significant changes. He felt stronger, had more energy, and even found that his sleep improved. When you sit or stand with good posture, your muscles and joints work more efficiently. This helps avoid stress on your spine and prevents aches and pains. Bad posture, on the other hand, can lead to discomfort and even long-term health issues like back pain or muscle strain. As we age, our posture can slip without us even realizing it, which can cause problems that affect how we move and feel. Tom wasn't doing anything extreme, just gentle movement in the water, but it made a big difference in his daily life. He felt better overall, and his health had improved. The key is to stay consistent. It doesn't matter if you break up your exercise into smaller chunks. What matters is that you keep moving regularly. You might do a few minutes of stretching in the morning, followed by some chair exercises later in the day. As long as you keep at it, you'll start seeing improvements. In water, your muscles get a great workout without the strain that comes from land-based exercises. The resistance of the water makes your muscles work harder, improving strength, flexibility, and endurance, all while being gentle on your joints. It doesn't need to be complicated. Simple stretches can keep your body loose and prevent muscles from getting too tight. It's easy to do, and you don't need a lot of space to get started. For example, seated leg raises are an excellent chair exercise. You can sit up straight in your chair, extend one leg at a time, and hold it for a few seconds before lowering it back down. This exercise helps strengthen your legs and core muscles, improving your balance and mobility. These exercises are gentle, but still very effective, helping improve flexibility, strength, and overall well-being. The act of moving and getting your body active often leads to an improved outlook on life, not just physically, but emotionally too. This is especially important as we age, since staying mentally sharp can become more challenging over time. By incorporating movement into your daily routine, you're helping to protect your mental health and keep your mind active. It is a fun way to get your body moving without even thinking of it as a workout. Whether you enjoy slow, gentle dancing or a little more energy, dancing helps with flexibility, balance, and coordination. You don't have to be a professional dancer. Just moving to the rhythm of your favorite song can lift your mood and get your blood flowing. Even a quick walk around the house or stretching your arms and legs can help clear your mind and improve how you feel. These small moments of movement can bring a sense of calm and balance to your day, helping you fight off feelings of stress or anxiety. Research supports this idea too. According to studies from the Mayo Clinic, exercise increases blood flow to the brain. Whether it's a simple walk, some stretches, or dancing to your favorite music, getting your body moving will not only improve your physical health, but will also make a real difference to your mental well-being. It's a small investment in time with big rewards for both your body and mind. Physical activity also has a big impact on fighting off feelings of isolation or depression. Once you begin to feel the positive effects of movement, better mood, reduced stress, and a sense of mental clarity, you'll notice that it creates a snowball effect. The more you move, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the more likely you are to keep moving. It's a wonderful cycle that improves both your physical and mental health. The more active you are, the better you can handle life's stresses, and the more energy you'll have to do the things you enjoy. So remember that movement isn't just for your body. It's essential for your mind and emotions as well. You don't need to run marathons or join a gym to stay healthy. One simple and great option is chair yoga. Chair yoga is a fantastic way to stretch and strengthen your muscles without having to get on the floor or do anything too intense. Stretching is also an easy exercise that can be done anywhere. Another great low-impact exercise is dancing to your favorite music. If you have access to a pool, water aerobics is another excellent option. Building a routine that includes light exercise every day can go a long way toward improving your overall health. Take Tom, for example. Tom is 65 and decided to try water aerobics twice a week. The point is that you don't have to do high-intensity workouts to stay healthy as you get older. Good posture is not just about looking taller or more confident. It plays a huge role in keeping your body healthy and reducing unnecessary strain. For example, many of us have experienced back pain after sitting for a long time. This is a common issue, especially as we get older. First, make sure that when you sit, your feet are flat on the floor and your back is straight. This helps align your spine properly and takes the pressure off your back. If your chair isn't the right height, use a small cushion or a lumbar support to help maintain the natural curve of your spine. This will help you sit more comfortably and prevent slouching. Instead of sitting down and staying glued to the couch for hours, try getting up every 30 minutes. During those breaks, do a few simple stretches or take a quick walk around the room. But that is the beauty of it. Adding movement into your day doesn't have to be complicated. It's just about doing what you can, when you can. You can still build accountability by using an app or pedometer to track your steps. It's about adding small moments of movement throughout your day, finding ways to stay active that fit into your routine. Engaging in group activities like walking clubs or senior fitness classes not only keeps you active, but also gives you the chance to connect with others. Social interaction is just as important for our health as physical exercise, and it can make staying active more enjoyable and easier to stick with. Whether you're getting up during TV breaks, walking with a friend, or tracking your steps, these little changes will add up and help you feel healthier and more energized. The key is consistency. Just keep moving, and soon it will become second nature. It's amazing how much more you move when you can see your progress. Tracking your steps, even just casually, can motivate you to move more each day. They meet at the park, walk for about an hour, and then sit down for coffee afterward. What started as a way to get some exercise has now turned into a regular social event. They laugh, chat, and enjoy each other's company, and they've all noticed improvements in their health from staying active together. The best part is that they not only get exercise, but also enjoy each other's company, which makes the whole experience even better. You'll be surprised at how much better you feel when you see the numbers adding up, even if it's just a few steps at a time. It doesn't have to be a long walk. Just a few steps around the living room or stretching your arms and legs can make a difference. Whether it's a friend, family member, or even a neighbor, having a partner to walk or do light exercise with can make the habit more enjoyable and help you stay consistent. For example, my neighbor Steve, who's in his 80s, didn't enjoy going to the gym by himself. But he started meeting his friend Mike every morning at 9, a main thing for a walk around the block. What started as a small walk turned into a fun routine where they chat the whole time, and sometimes even race to the corner. Having someone else to walk with made it something Steve looked forward to, and he stuck with it. It may sound simple, but trust me, it works. Taking these small breaks helps you stay active without feeling like you need to do a full workout. One of the main causes of this pain is poor posture. Rita loved watching her daily soap operas and would sit for hours, not thinking about how much time she spent sitting. One day, she decided to make a small change. She promised herself that during every commercial break, she would get up and either stretch or walk to the kitchen for a quick snack. It sounds simple, right? But those few minutes of movement started adding up. Soon, Rita began walking for 10 minutes after every show, and before she knew it, she was walking for 30 minutes without even thinking about it. Over time, she lost weight, felt more energetic, and noticed that her mood had improved as well. Those little breaks of movement helped her become more active without disrupting her daily routine. This small action helps reset your posture and keeps your body from stiffening up. Standing and moving, even for just a minute or two, can make a big difference in how your back feels at the end of the day. The good news is that it doesn't have to be boring or feel overwhelming. It is all about finding simple ways to add movement into your day without making it feel like a big task. Movement can be easy, and it can fit into the activities you already enjoy. When we slouch or hunch over, the muscles that support our back don't work properly. By being mindful of how you sit, stand, and move, you can reduce the risk of strain on your muscles and joints, helping you stay comfortable and active for longer. Simple changes like adjusting your chair or taking short breaks to walk around can make a big difference in how you feel. So, pay attention to your posture. It's an easy but important habit that can improve your overall health. Over time, this can lead to stiffness, discomfort, and even long-lasting pain. By improving your posture, you can reduce the strain on your muscles and joints and avoid unnecessary pain. There are a few simple things you can do to improve your posture. If you spend a lot of time sitting at a desk or working on a computer, make it a habit to get up and walk around every hour. Good posture doesn't just help you avoid pain. It also allows your body to work the way it's meant to. Now that we understand how bad sitting too much can be for us, the next challenge is finding ways to make movement a regular part of our lives. For example, many of us watch TV every day. Let me tell you about Rita, a 75-year-old woman who had trouble getting motivated to move. Who would have thought that soap operas and stretching could be such a winning combo, right? Another great tip for making movement a habit is to team up with someone. If you don't have a workout buddy, don't worry. Making movement a habit doesn't have to be difficult or time-consuming. We all know how important social connections are for our happiness. But did you know it can also help you stay healthier? For example, I know a group of retirees who meet every Tuesday and Thursday for a walking club. Let's be honest, sometimes the social hour after the walk becomes the real workout. Lots of laughter burns calories too, right? The social aspect of these activities makes the exercise feel less like a chore and more like a fun, regular part of life. Betty was initially hesitant to join a water aerobics class at her local community center. She thought it might be too much for her, but she decided to give it a try. What she didn't expect was that it would not only give her a good workout, but also become a social event she really looked forward to. Now, Betty says it's her favorite part of the week. Just as a car needs high-quality fuel to run smoothly, your body needs the right kind of food to keep your muscles strong and your metabolism working well. These foods are full of vitamins, minerals, and fiber that your body needs to stay healthy. You don't have to make drastic changes. Just aim to fill half of your plate with vegetables. Also, choose lean proteins like chicken or fish instead of red meats or fried foods. As we age, our sense of thirst tends to decrease, making it easier to forget to drink enough water. This can help you stay on track and ensure you're getting enough fluids throughout the day. Once she started making a conscious effort to drink more, she noticed that she had fewer headaches, felt less tired, and even saw improvements in her skin. She wasn't doing anything drastic, just drinking more water, but the results were simple but effective. Carrying a water bottle with you is another easy way to remind yourself to drink water regularly. It's also about fueling your body with the right foods and staying hydrated. By making small changes to your diet, like adding more fruits and vegetables, choosing healthier snacks, and drinking enough water, you'll notice a big difference in how you feel. And when you combine good nutrition with regular movement, you'll be giving your body the best chance to stay strong, energized, and healthy. Keeping it nearby will make it easier to take sips throughout the day and stay hydrated. But staying hydrated is crucial for keeping your body working properly. Water helps with digestion, energy levels, and keeping your joints lubricated. If you're not drinking enough water, it can lead to headaches, fatigue, and even skin problems. When you stay active, it improves the blood flow to your brain, which helps keep your memory sharp and reduces the risk of cognitive decline as you age. Moving your body regularly gives your brain the oxygen and nutrients it needs to function at its best. It's just as important for your brain to stay active as it is for your muscles. This will give your muscles the fuel they need to stay strong and keep your metabolism functioning well. If you only put in poor quality fuel, your body won't run at its best, no matter how much you exercise. That's why eating a balanced diet is essential for feeling your best and staying healthy. It's not about extreme diets or counting every calorie. It's about making healthier choices that will keep you energized and active. She's made new friends, stays fit, and feels much better overall. It's not just about the exercise, it's also about the connections she's made, which has made all the difference. Instead of grabbing chips or sugary snacks, try a handful of nuts or a piece of fruit. These options will not only fill you up, but they will also give you more energy throughout the day. Plus, they are packed with nutrients that keep your body working efficiently. When you make these simple switches, you'll feel fuller longer and avoid the sugar crashes that can leave you feeling tired and sluggish. When you're having a good time, you're more likely to keep going back, and that's what helps you stay motivated and consistent. Just remember that the more colorful your plate, the better. A plate full of greens, reds, oranges, and yellows means you're getting a variety of nutrients. And let's be honest, candy might be colorful, but it's definitely not a nutrient-packed option. Filling your plate with healthy foods will help you get the most out of your diet and your exercise routine. I have a personal story about my friend Betty, who is 72 years old. If you're not sure where to start, look around your neighborhood or community for walking groups, fitness classes, or senior meetups. It doesn't matter how active you are right now. Just getting started with a group can make all the difference. Being around others who share the same goal of staying healthy and active can help keep you motivated and make the process a lot more fun. Whether it's a group walk, an aerobics class, or just chatting with a neighbor while walking around the block, these small social connections can really improve your physical and mental well-being. So, the next time you're thinking about staying active, consider joining a group. Not only will it help you get moving, but it will also give you the chance to build friendships and add a fun social element to your routine. Being active with others can make all the difference in staying motivated and enjoying the journey to better health. We've talked a lot about staying active and moving more, but here's an important secret. You can't out-exercise a bad diet. It's great to be active, but fueling your body with the right food is what will really make all that effort count. You can exercise every day, but if your diet isn't supporting your body, you might not see the results you want. What you eat is just as important as how much you move. Think of your body like a car. For example, try to add more vegetables and fruits to your meals. When you're hungry between meals, try choosing healthier snacks. You don't need to be a gourmet chef to eat well. Now, let's talk about hydration, which is just as important as what you eat. A simple way to stay on top of your hydration is to make a habit of drinking a glass of water before each meal. I have a friend named Mary who found that drinking more water made a huge difference in how she felt. So, when it comes to staying healthy, it's not just about moving more. Exercise is not just good for your body, it's also a powerful tool for your brain. Studies from the Alzheimer's Association have shown that seniors who stay physically active are less likely to develop dementia or experience cognitive decline. That means the more you move, the better your chances of keeping your brain healthy as you get older. In fact, regular exercise can help keep your mind sharp, improve focus, and even help you retain memories better. Not only does it help with digestion, but it also gives your brain a burst of energy. At first, it was just a simple way to get some exercise, but after a few weeks, he noticed a huge difference in his memory. He wasn't forgetting names or where he left his keys anymore. It's about finding small ways to keep your body and mind moving every day. Whether it's a short walk, some gentle stretches, or even dancing around to your favorite song, these simple activities can help keep your brain sharp and your mood lifted. The more you move, the better you'll feel both mentally and physically. So, don't wait. Get moving today, and your brain will thank you for it. The water supports your body, reducing the impact on your joints while still giving you a full body workout. You don't have to work out for hours at a time to see benefits. In fact, 10 to 15 minutes of exercise a day can make a huge difference in how you feel. Consistency is far more important than intensity. The important thing is to start small and be consistent. There are plenty of ways to stay active that don't involve intense exercise. Whether it's chair exercises, swimming, or simple stretches, every little bit of movement counts. Over time, those small steps will add up, and you'll start feeling better, both physically and mentally. Keep moving at your own pace, and remember, it's not about how much you do, but about making movement a regular part of your life. It is better to do something small and manageable every day than to push yourself too hard and risk injury. Over time, you'll find that your body becomes stronger, and you'll be able to handle more activity without as much pain or discomfort. Swimming is gentle on the body, making it ideal for those who need low-impact options but still want to stay active. Take Bill, for instance. Bill has been dealing with arthritis for years, and at first, he didn't think he could do much exercise because of the pain. But he started doing 10-minute stretching sessions every morning. These stretches helped him improve his flexibility, reduce stiffness, and manage his pain better. After a few weeks, Bill started feeling stronger and more flexible. He wasn't experiencing as much pain, and he was able to do more throughout the day. Bill didn't start with intense workouts. He just focused on short, gentle stretches. And that made a big difference in how he felt. If you have access to a pool, water aerobics is another great choice that can strengthen your muscles and improve flexibility. He couldn't believe the improvement, and it wasn't because he was doing anything dramatic, just a daily 20-minute walk. Some of you may have arthritis, joint pain, or limited mobility, and these are real challenges that can make exercise seem daunting. It's difficult to feel motivated when simple movements seem too painful or exhausting. But don't let these challenges stop you from moving. The key is to find exercises that work for you and start small. Movement is still possible, and even gentle activity can have a big impact on your health. It is easy to feel like staying active is out of reach when your body doesn't cooperate the way it used to. One great option is chair exercises or seated stretches. You can still work your muscles and improve flexibility while sitting down, which takes the pressure off your legs and joints. For example, try lifting your legs one at a time while sitting in a chair, or stretch your arms overhead while seated. These simple exercises help keep your body moving without putting too much stress on your joints. But here's the good news. There are ways around these barriers, and you can still find ways to stay active, even with physical limitations. It made a big difference in how he felt and how his brain functioned. Plus, walking outside gives you a chance to get some fresh air and take in the sights around you, which has its own set of mental benefits. The act of walking especially in nature, can be calming and refreshing, providing your mind with a break from any daily stress. Think of it this way. Exercise is like giving your brain a tune-up every time you walk or stretch. Just like a car needs regular maintenance to run smoothly, your brain needs movement to keep working at its best. Studies have shown that just 30 minutes of physical activity a day can help reduce symptoms of depression and anxiety. It's like your body's own built-in mood lifter. Even if you can't manage a full workout, just getting out for a walk or doing some simple stretches at home can do wonders for your mood. Physical activity helps release endorphins, which are the chemicals in your brain that make you feel good. So when you're feeling down, just moving your body, even a little, can help fight off the blues and bring you a sense of calm and happiness. And who doesn't want to keep their brain running as smoothly as possible? By staying active, you're not just taking care of your body, but you're also investing in your mental health. A simple way to help your brain is to try a short walk after meals. Let me tell you about Charlie, a 78-year-old man from my neighborhood. Charlie started walking 20 minutes a day with his dog. Exercise can also be a natural mood booster. The best part is that staying active doesn't have to be hard. I know that for many of you, getting active might not be as simple as it sounds. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when your body feels like it's holding you back. If walking is difficult or painful, don't you worry. There are plenty of low-impact exercises that can help you get your body moving without causing extra strain on your joints. Swimming is another excellent exercise for seniors with limited mobility or joint pain. When you're starting an exercise routine, the key is to take it slow. Let me give you an example of someone who's made small changes and seen big results. So if you're facing similar challenges, don't be discouraged. Let's take a moment to look at the bigger picture. Staying active does more than just improve your physical health. It also boosts your overall quality of life. When you stay active, you're not only taking care of your body. According to the Mayo Clinic, staying active can lower the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and certain types of cancer by up to 40%. That's a huge difference, and it shows just how important it is to keep moving. It's not just about living longer, it's about living better. Many people think they need to work out for an hour every day to see results, but that's not true at all. The key to maintaining long-term health and getting the benefits of exercise is consistency, not intensity. The more you move, the more you'll be able to enjoy everything life has to offer, whether it's spending time with family, traveling, or just enjoying your favorite activities. At first, Linda was convinced that in order to see any benefits, she needed to do intense workouts. Maybe it's just 10 minutes of stretching after breakfast or a 15-minute walk every evening. When you hit that goal consistently, you can increase it a little bit, but don't push yourself too hard. The most important thing is to keep going regularly. The consistency of your efforts will lead to lasting benefits for your body, your energy levels, and your overall well-being. Linda decided to give it a try. She started doing 15 minutes of stretching every morning, a 20-minute walk after lunch, and some chair yoga in the evening. Whether it's a few minutes of stretching, a short walk, or some light exercise, the key is making it part of your daily routine. Consistency wins in the long run, and even simple movements done every day can help keep your body and mind healthy as you age. At first, it felt easy, and she didn't feel like she was doing much. The great news is that you don't need to make drastic changes all at once. Start slowly, and as you get more comfortable with moving more, you'll start to notice the difference. It doesn't have to be difficult, but staying consistent is key. But fast forward a few months, and Linda noticed huge improvements in her stamina and mood. At first, John started by walking around his block every morning for just 10 minutes. It's the small things that add up, like standing up every 30 minutes, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, or even stretching while you watch TV. You don't need to have the body of a 20-year-old to stay active. It's about finding what works for you at your stage in life and sticking with it. Small changes can make a big difference to your health. Over time, he increased his walking time and even added some leg weights to his routine. Now, John feels stronger, has more energy, and even has a more positive outlook on life. He didn't make huge changes all at once. He started small and built up over time. If John can do it, so can you. She didn't need to push herself to the limit every day, just a little consistency, and it worked wonders for her body and mind. So, she started hitting the gym for 45 minutes every other day, pushing herself hard. But after a while, she felt exhausted, and honestly, she wasn't enjoying it. It became a chore, and she struggled to keep up with the routine. Stay active, and you'll find that the benefits extend far beyond just feeling good. They'll improve every part of your life. Regular exercise can help manage your weight, lower your blood pressure, and improve your overall heart health, making it easier to live a long, healthy life. But the truth is, staying active in a way that feels manageable and sustainable is the real key to long-term health. You don't have to run a marathon or do intense workouts to see benefits. In fact, doing something small every day can have a bigger, more lasting impact than doing a hard workout once or twice a week. The consistency of movement is what matters most, not how much or how intense the activity is. But you're also improving your ability to enjoy life, stay independent, and continue doing the things you love. Whether it's gardening, playing with your grandchildren, or simply getting out to visit friends, being active allows you to maintain your independence and live life on your own terms. Think about all the things you enjoy doing. Perhaps it's tending to your garden, taking walks, or engaging in a hobby that brings you joy. When you stay active, you're more likely to be able to continue doing these things, no matter how old you get. Being able to care for yourself, move freely, and stay involved in activities you love is one of the greatest benefits of staying active as you age. Staying active doesn't just help you physically, but it also helps you stay connected to the things and people that make life fulfilling. Research supports the idea that regular physical activity can have significant long-term health benefits. Imagine being able to travel, enjoy your hobbies, and spend quality time with your loved ones well into your 80s or 90s. Staying active is the key to maintaining your independence and being able to enjoy life to the fullest as you age. By making movement a part of your daily routine, you're reinvesting in your future and ensuring that you can keep doing what you love for years to come. The more active you are, the better chance you have of staying strong, healthy, and independent, which means you'll be able to enjoy life on your terms, no matter your age. So, while staying active has obvious physical health benefits, the true power of exercise lies in how it allows you to maintain a high quality of life. Here's the thing. When it comes to staying active, it's not about how hard you work out. It's about how consistently you do it. For example, let's talk about Linda, who's 71. One day, I suggested a different approach. Instead of long, intense sessions, try shorter, gentler activities, but more often. It is easy to fall into the trap of thinking that if you're not sweating buckets or feeling sore, it doesn't count. A good tip is to set realistic goals for yourself. Start with something small and achievable. Remember, you don't have to be perfect or push yourself too hard. It's the small, consistent steps that add up over time. Now that we've talked about how sitting too much can affect your health and how small changes can make a big difference, it's time to take action. Let me share the story of John, who's 69 and a regular at his local senior center. Remember, every little bit of movement counts. Here's a simple challenge for you. After finishing this video, get up, stretch, or walk around for just 5 minutes. It's a small step, but it's a step in the right direction. And when you're ready, do it again tomorrow. It's all about getting started and building a routine that works for you. I want to hear from you now. What's one small change you can make today to start moving more? Share it in the comments, and let's inspire each other. Don't forget to subscribe for more tips on how to live a longer, healthier life. So get up, move a little more, and keep taking care of yourself. You've got this. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends or family who might benefit from this advice. You never know who you might help by sharing simple, practical tips like these. Remember, staying active isn't about being perfect, it's about being consistent. Every time you move, you're making progress, no matter how small. It's the small steps that add up over time, and those small steps will help you feel better in the long run. Every little effort matters, and together, we can all make a positive change for a healthier life. That's the real reward. Staying active doesn't just improve your physical health, but also your mood and overall sense of well-being. By making movement a regular part of your routine, you're setting yourself up for a healthier, happier future. You've made it to the end of the video, and I hope you're feeling inspired to take action. Think about how amazing it will feel in a few weeks or months when you're able to walk further, stretch more comfortably, and have more energy throughout your day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Taking charge of your health now means you can enjoy a more vibrant and fulfilling life for many years to come. Make sure to subscribe for more helpful advice and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos.